Hello and welcome all you football fans for another installment of YSN Live Football. Today we go into the friendly confines of Greenwood Chevrolet Stadium here in Austintown, Ohio, as the Austintown Fitch Falcons hosting in the GlenOak Golden Eagles. Austintown coming into today sporting a record of 2-0, GlenOak 1-1. As Austintown set to kick off, GlenOak going to be receiving this first half kickoff. As for the Eagles, we look like back ready to return. Looks to be Jamar Johnson, number 8, in that backfield, as well as number 1, Xavier Harris. Xavier Harris is one of those guys that Coach Garcia was really high on going into this season. In that offseason, talked a lot about this sophomore receiver and the potential he has to become a breakout star for this GlenOak program. This will be the 12th time ever that these two teams match up. Austintown Fitch 6-5 in their career against the Golden Eagles, as that initial return gets stopped up near the 30. Solid return opening for the Golden Eagles, as we'll get our first look at that Eagles offense, and we'll get a look at Adrian Burt, a sophomore starting quarterback that, as Coach Garcia has described, as one guy that has really thrown the ball a lot better than what they expected in the offseason. Expect to see him drop back for passes, to come out of the shotgun sometimes as well. We expect him to be a dual threat type quarterback, but can definitely get it done with his arms. Austintown defense has looked really good the past 2 weeks. Last week against Canton McKinley, the week prior to Henderson Foothill from out in Las Vegas, Nevada area. Adrian Burt, the younger brother of Avante Burt, who had 741 yards rushing last year. Also the starting back in today's contest, as flag coming out initially. Looks like the umpire has thrown it. And we'll get a call. Could be false start. Does look like that's the case. False start is the signal. Moving them back 5 yards. And it's going to be 1st and 15 to start off this first quarter of play for the Golden Eagles. Our officials for today, the referees Chuck Parker, umpire Bob Zaku, line judge Tom Leskovac, head linesman Ray Lewis, and back judges Floyd Crooks. Snap by Burt. Handoff. They're trying to get that sideline, getting it and getting rushed out of bounds. A nice carry as Avante Burt able to get about 5, maybe 6 on the carry. Burt averaged 4.5 yards per carry a season ago. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 8 now, as both the Burts in the backfield. Adrian out of the shotgun. Into motion goes Harris. Taking the snap, goes to Harris. Harris trying to use that speed, get outside of the line, as able to create that wall, not let him get much more than a couple. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 4 to 5 yards needed for the first. This amongst 26 other games on the network tonight. Go to ysnlive.com/live to get the full list of tonight's games. 3rd down and 4. 2 receivers to the left. Avante Burt on that left hip. Adrian Burt takes it himself. Gets around the first tackler, dodging that first tackle near the 40. 1st down for the Eagles, as catching that was Catter Ashcraft, junior receiver for this Golden Eagle squad, and it's a 1st down for GlenOak. "41-yard line now. Going into his 14th season, Scott Garcia 79-63 in his career with the GlenOak Golden Eagles. Last year, GlenOak sporting a 3-7 record. They were an early out and a loss to Stowe in the first round of last year's playoffs. Coming into today, GlenOak ranked number 9, well tied for 9th in Division 1, Region 1. Two receivers set. Fake goes to Avante Burt. Adrian Burt keeps it. He gets a hole. Burt has some open space in front of him. He's going to keep going down the sideline. No stopping him to the end zone. Touchdown on the opening drive for the Golden Eagles. As Adrian Burt takes it to the house. Now going to have to line up for the extra point. It's going to be Luke Thompson, senior. Splitting it, getting the Eagles up by a score of 7-0 to start as GlenOak takes the opening possession to the house as they lead at 7-0 with 10:19 to go in this first quarter of play. We'll get our chance to see the Falcons offense on the field for the first time coming up right after this.
21 News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens. On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update.
Very dangerous.
and on the 21 News social media platforms.
I'm on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
Getting ready for the kickoff, opening kickoff here, as GlenOak leading it 7-0 against Fitch. Thompson back to kickoff. DJ Williams, Cam Smith ready to return for Austintown. As the squib kick, Bob will take it in near the 30. Gonna shift it, change the direction. Good block as tripping and falling near the 35, as that's where Austintown's gonna take over on their first offensive drive of the day. Gonna be let out by Deshaun Vaughn Jr. Junior quarterback for this Falcon squad. Typically run out of that spread offense does Austintown. Jamel James is the back off to the left hip of Vaughn. Vaughn out of the shotgun, takes the snap, back to pass, gonna air it out. First pass, Ely's the target. Ely takes it in. Burning the GlenOak defense to the 30, still on his feet, can't take him down. Takes 5 Eagles to get him down. GlenOak has the Austintown Falcons set up near the red zone of the Eagles' first play of the drive. Boy, are we in for potentially a slobber knocker of an offensive game. Both teams showcasing they can bring it. GlenOak having the speed on offense. Falcons not afraid to show the passing game. Play action, goes screen pass. Oh, burning them defensively, getting inside for 10 yards. As Dan Evans III was the reception. And first and goal for Austintown inside the 10 now. Austintown looking to get a quick response on the Eagles. Battle of the Birds, the handoff. as stopping the run game for a minimal gain that time was GlenOak, bringing up second down. Setting up just outside of the 5 on the 6. 9:15 to go in the first quarter of play. Second and goal for Austintown. Jamel James in the backfield with Vaughn. 3 receivers in the set. Keeping it is Vaughn. Vaughn still on his feet, sheds that first tackle, gets around it into the end zone. Response touchdown, Austintown. Extra point pending for the tie as Austintown able to respond with a touchdown of their own. Kicker now back for the Falcons. As that kick splitting the uprights, it's good. We're all tied up at 7 apiece. As both quarterbacks take it to the house for a touchdown, rushing touchdown for both Adrian Burt and Deshaun Vaughn, as both jockeying for position here. Golden Eagles to get the ball back right after this on ysnlive.com.
The environment in the hospital can be very intense for a patient. Being able to put a smile on their face brightens up my day. I go to Youngstown State University and my passion is nursing. What I love about studying nursing is that it takes you out of the classroom and into the lab. It's really hands-on. The professors here push you to be your absolute best, so if you want it, you gotta work hard for it. I am so excited about my future. I'm Shantiana and I am why I'm proud.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
Back here in the first quarter of play, 9 minutes to play. GlenOak to get the ball back. Xavier Harris is back to receive the kickoff. As that kick high arcing, taken in near the 2. GlenOak, Harris going to try to get some speed, gets around a couple Falcons, looking to create some open field to the other side of the field, getting into a group, a pile-on before being taken down past the 35. Nice return by Harris, setting up the Golden Eagles with good field position and their second possession of the game. So the 36-yard line is where GlenOak's going to set up. It was Adrian Burt that took it to the house on a monster run. The first possession for GlenOak, got him on the board. Eagles struck first. As handoff, getting into some trouble as flag comes in. Potential holding might be on the back end of that. And another flag coming in from the back judge afterwards. We'll have to see what the call is. Referee discussing with the rest of his crew. We're going to get the call. As it is holding on the defensive side, defensive holding on the Falcons. But they're moving but the referees are moving back. I think he signaled the wrong way. He definitely signaled the side of Austintown, but they moved the Golden Eagles back. The football's still sitting, though, at the 31. As Adrian Burt takes the snap, looking to long pass, gets it in as in the air, knocked down. Second down. 2nd and 20. Golden Eagles. 2nd down and 20 coming up. 3 receivers set to the right of Burt, 1 to the left. Avante Burt on the right hip of Adrian. Adrian takes it back, ready for the pass, gets it into the flat as Avante Burt able to get the tackle. As stopped past the 50 though into Falcon territory. Nice job making a big yardage is Avante Burt. 1st down, Golden Eagles. 8:02 remaining in the first quarter of play. Into Falcon territory, just inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. 2 receivers set. Burt takes the snap, back to pass, gets into some trouble. He gets swallowed up, and it's going to be a sack for the Falcon defense back at the 50. It's going to bring up 2nd down and about 15. Second and 15 for GlenOak. Able to convert when they were behind the change last time at 2nd and 20. Adrian Burt taking the snap, rolling to his right into the backfield, missing that first tackle, speeding ahead before stopped. Just crossing the line of scrimmage, getting a couple yards past that, bringing up 3rd down and medium now for the Golden Eagles. Looking to retake the lead. 3rd down and 8 coming up for GlenOak. 1st down inside the 35 at the 34. Out of the shotgun, Burt, 2 receivers. Avante Burt to his left. The carry up the middle, trying to carry some. Looks like he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Nice strength up front by Burt, carrying into a 1st down now near the 30 for GlenOak. As very young offensive line for GlenOak. As Coach Garcia, been a great coach throughout the seasons too, winning record in his tenure. Like we said, 79 and 63 all time. Putting in now, making a substitution. GlenOak with 1st down, 1st and 10, inside the 35. Burt, the handoff, oh, an opening, and a 1st down run. What a carry. Setting tone. Moving closer to the Falcon red zone, keeping it. Burt getting a couple yards, but does grab the 2nd down and short it was for GlenOak. They kept it. Let's see where they mark it. They're saying a bit short. 3rd down now coming up for GlenOak is yet to move the chains. about a yard. Looks like maybe less than that, actually, for GlenOak to pick up. No doubt you would think 4 down territory near the Falcon red zone. 2 receivers to the left. Bird out of the shotgun. Snap to Adrian Burt. The delay gets swallowed up, though, defensively and going to get pushed back a couple of yards. Going to bring up 4th down and maybe 4 now for GlenOak. So GlenOak, not terrible situation, though. 4th down and 3 is what we're reading on the scoreboard. But still, never want to get negative yardage in those situations. GlenOak now looking to pick up a 4th down conversion. As 4th down. And Austintown going to take a timeout. As situationally, 4th and 3 for GlenOak. Seeing what they're going to do just outside of the 25 at the 26. We'll take a timeout with Austintown. Be back right after this on YSNLive.com.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, we offer a worry-free experience for all our customers. From sales to financing and even service, we'll help build your perfect vehicle
and lock in your trade value
while your vehicle is being built.
No worries.
We guarantee financing,
regardless of your situation or credit history. No worries. And when your vehicle needs service,
our award-winning team will get you back on the road.
No worries.
That's what going the extra mile means. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Back here, out of the timeout. Looks like Cole Anderson, one of the quarterbacks in the system, out for GlenOak right now. Potentially changing quarterback. We've seen it situationally, though. Quarterbacks that can punt, that could be the situation. But no, taking it, looking to pass, looking to throw a dart, misfires, and the 4th down is going to be for naught. And a turnover on downs gives it back to Austintown past the 25 at the 26-yard line. Austintown now has a chance to take the lead for the first time as 3:29 it reads, first quarter of this ball game. As Deshaun Vaughn Jr. and the Falcons' second offensive possession against GlenOak. Deshaun Vaughn takes the snap, hands off. Jamel James looking for a hole, finds one. Nice 1st down run. Getting about 9.5 on that carry is Jamel James. Or no, they're going to say move the chains. Yep, they're going to move the chains. 1st down run for Jamel James. 36-yard line is where Austintown sets up now. Jamel James, DJ Williams, 2 really good backs for this Austintown program. Opens up that pass game a ton for Deshaun Vaughn. Right through the middle again. Jamel James makes a move. Jamel James off to the races. Can they catch him? No, they can't. End zone, touchdown, 13-7. Austintown taking a lead. Extra point pending. Jamel James, that perfect blend of speed and power running, able to get right through that line. Great first move by the young man. Took it all the way to the house, turned on the afterburners, found pay dirt, extra points through, 7-point advantage for Austintown. As GlenOak now going to be ready to take in the kickoff. 14-6, Austintown leading it. We'll be back with the Golden Eagles receiving their third offensive possession kickoff right after this.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
Falcons student section in full spirit tonight as GlenOak is Harris takes in, or excuse me, no, not even Harris, as the other side of that, and Patrick Menser, who had it, took in the kickoff and got it to the 30. Another nice return by the GlenOak Golden Eagles, setting them up with good field position at the 30-yard line. Trailing by 8, GlenOak now gonna look to try to even things up. As we mentioned, 6-5 Austintown is all-time in this matchup. Their last time facing off was 2019. Fitch was victorious 49-27. They were supposed to face off in 2020. COVID kind of messed everyone's season up in that year. They were also supposed to face off in 21, but there was an issue, I believe, in the scheduling during that week, and I don't know if there was sickness on one side or not, but nevertheless, that game did not go off last season, so this has been another matchup that we've been waiting for since 2019. Nice run, opening run by Avante Burt. But a flag coming in. Another flag coming out. As some minor scuffle near the GlenOak sidelines. First down nonetheless for GlenOak. But we will, first down run is what we have right now. We'll see what the penalties are. As unsportsmanlike conduct, gonna go against Austintown, tack on some yards afterwards to that GlenOak Avante Burt run. As this should move them extra 15 after the run, right inside the Falcon side of the field, inside of that 50, I should say, at that Falcon. 45 now for the Golden Eagles. 2:45 to go, first quarter of play. Last time Golden Eagles beat Fitch was the last matchup they had prior to 2019, which came back in 2011. Golden Eagles were winners 21-10 in that one. There's now new quarterback in for GlenOak. Handoff to Burt as Avante Burt gets stopped near the line after a gain of 1. Quarterback now, it's Cole Anderson that's been in. For GlenOak and Fitch, they faced off every year from 2002 to 2011 before taking an 8-year hiatus, and then they resumed this matchup in 2019. And like we said, COVID kind of messed up the last 2 years before they were able to pick this matchup back up again here in 2022. Longest win streak for either team came for GlenOak between the years of 2007 to 2009. They won 3 matchups in a row. As tackled behind the line is Burt. It's going to bring third down and long for the Golden Eagles. Third down, minute 15 to go in the first quarter of play. Back at that 45. GlenOak looking to convert. Anderson, the quarterback. Avante Burt on his left hip. Two receivers, one to the left, one to the right. Shifting Burt to the right now, taking the snap, rolling right, throwing back into the flat, taking the reception in for the tackle. Nice tackle. Flag coming in after the fact. We'll see what this is going to come on, or which side this is going to go on. I believe it came from the back judge. Illegal forward pass goes on GlenOak, or illegal block in the back, excuse me. Goes to GlenOak. And declining it is Fitch, going to bring up the 4th down and 10 at the 45. And it's going to bring up a GlenOak punt. Gino Kelly, the punter for GlenOak. 48 seconds to go, first quarter of play. Gino Kelly back at the GlenOak 41. Dan Evans III is the punt returner. Kelly gets it booted off near the 45. Evans takes it in. Evans makes a move, gets to the 20, tries to shift out of it, get around some tacklers before tackling. Nice tackle by GlenOak. Getting it in the backfield too, as Dan Evans tried cutting back and utilizing the speed. Almost got out of it, but great speed on his own by GlenOak to hold on, make the tackle. As starting at the 10 now is Austintown. 10-yard line is where GlenOak, or where Austintown, I should say, excuse me, is going to be starting. GlenOak looking for a big defensive stop. That's a way to start it, starting at the 10. 23 seconds. Falcons likely going to get one play off. We're going to take it to the second quarter. Vaughn out of the shotgun, takes the snap, fakes it, screen pass, goes to the left. Oh, what a move, getting the first down and tackled near the 25-yard line. We'll see where they mark him. Looks like just past it at the 26 on the screen pass, catch and run. I believe that went to Cam Smith. As Cam Smith with the reception. They got to move the chains. We'll see if Austintown elects to make a play. No, they're going to walk to the sideline, and that'll do it for the end of the first quarter. 14-6, Austintown in front with the ball as GlenOak looking to get a defensive stop on the Falcons. It's a battle of the birds. Golden Eagles, Falcons. We'll be back with the start of the second quarter right after this.
When looking for home design inspiration, don't just be inspired, be Baird inspired. Whether new or remodeling, Baird Brothers has the latest trends like shiplap to refresh your home. Go from inspiration to installation with our wide selection of in-stock American hardwoods. From the rustic charm of antique oak to the warmth of traditional cherry, Baird Brothers has what you need to make your home inspiring. Baird Brothers, our family's heritage, your family's home.
Fitch band playing in full force. GlenOak also bringing out a large band as well. Falcons looking to tune up the offense again. They've gone 2 for 2 and drives for touchdowns. The keeper, Deshaun Vaughn, keeps it himself, sheds the first tackle, gets to the 40, up at 45, and gets out of bounds. As Vaughn, now that he is the quarterback this season too, taught not to take those hits as much, so getting out of bounds wisely, saving himself after grabbing a first down near midfield just on the Falcons side of the 50. 46-yard line is where Austintown stands. 3 receivers set, single tight end. Taken back to pass. Vaughn gets into some trouble, gets out of it, utilizing those legs, getting tackled out of bounds. Looks like maybe got a yard. We'll see where they mark him. Looks like 1.5 yards is what they're giving him. Second down and about 8 to go. They'll give him a yard on it. 2nd and 9. Nice job by GlenOak. Getting into the pocket and chasing Vaughn out of it for the minimal gain. 2nd and 9 now near midfield. As DJ Williams got the handoff, and again a minimal gain for the Falcons as GlenOak able to stop the run short after maybe 1 more yard gain. 3rd and 8 coming up now for the Falcons. 48-yard line is where Fitch stands. Looking for a 3rd down conversion. As Vaughn in some trouble, gets out of the first. Still looking for a lane. Vaughn turns on the Jets. Vaughn has a first. Tackled near the 35. Call him El Mago. He's a wizard. What footwork by Vaughn, weaving in and out of the defense. He picked up that first down, created it himself. 35-yard line for Vaughn and the Falcons. Into GlenOak territory, up by 8. Trips formation to the right of Vaughn. Vaughn with the handoff. Left side, pretty empty. Jamel James carrying defenders to the 15. Another first down run for Austintown. In the red zone are the Falcons. Vaughn with James to his right. Trips formation. They go to the pass. Ely turns on the Jets. Ely dives in. Did he break it? No, they say stop just short at the 1 yard line. It's going to be first down and goal. Ely taking a hard spill, but he's back up. Good to see. Ball was loose, and Ely keeping it alive. Vaughn trying to get the touchdown, the handoff. Jamel James gets behind the tackle and gets himself into the end zone for the touchdown, and it's a 20-6 Austintown lead. Back for another extra point are the Falcons. Johnny Ruggles in for the extra point. As flag coming in, kick went through the uprights, but I believe it's either going to be encroachment, false start. Let's see whose side jumped first. Call in the line judge, have that discussion. Whistle came before the kick. Encroachment and declined, I believe. Offside decline, excuse me. Falcons gonna go for the kick again. Ruggles splits the uprights again. And it's 21-6 in favor of Austintown. As GlenOak gonna look for an offensive response when we come back right after this, as the Austintown faithful are loud and proud.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at myersfamilyins.com or find us on Facebook.
Jimmy Sutton here, Director of Isle, Purple Cat, and Golden String. We are happy to support YSN and two of my favorite people, Scotty Mincher and Super Dave O'Malley. We are an agency that provides services for adults with disabilities. We infuse humor, passion, and joy into their lives. If you know of any folks with disabilities that need our assistance, please contact us.
Falcons getting ready to kick off at the 40. GlenOak back ready to receive it. 9:54 to go here in half number one. Second quarter, taking a bounce, hauled in near the 20, holding on to it before being tackled down nearing the 22. As Patrick Menser, kick returner on that 22-yard line is where GlenOak going to take over on offense. First down. .948 Eagles going to look for some offense. Trailing by 15. The snap, the handoff, and a trip initially too. During the handoff, touchdown in the backfield, loss of yards initially for GlenOak. Second down and 14 for GlenOak. 19-yard line, second and 13. Back in as the quarterback, Adrian Burt. Burt with the snap. The fake, keeps it himself. Burt looks to pass the dump off near the 25. Knocked out there for a solid gain. Actually, a few more yards past that. Lost sight of him once he got to the GlenOak sideline, but grabbed a few more yards near the 27. Close to the 28, 27.5-yard line where the one official standing. Third down and about 5 to go for GlenOak. Golden Eagles looking for a key third down conversion. 5 wide, empty backfield for Burt. Burt out of the shotgun, takes the snap, looks to his left, tries to run it himself, found a hole, got the first and more, still on his feet, tackled down at the Falcon 45. And into Fitch territory are the Golden Eagles. Big run by Burt, getting some big yardage for the Golden Eagles on the keeper himself, setting up first down at the Falcon 45. Avante Burt back in the backfield. Handoff goes to him, swallowed up defensively immediately. Brian Robinson. As Brian Robinson got in for the tackle for loss, he's been a menace in recent weeks. Picks up another one for him there. 7:40 in the half. Second down, 13 to go for GlenOak. Pushed back near the 50 at the 48. Again, empty backfield. Adrian Burt by himself. Stack formation, takes the snap, looks to run himself as Burt Stayed up on his feet for a gain of a couple, but it's third down and about 10 to 11 to go for GlenOak near the 45. 46, call it, third and 11. Under 7 minutes to play. Falcons looking for a key third down stop. GlenOak looking for a conversion. Burt breaks the huddle with the Golden Eagles. Flag coming in. As we'll see what the flag's for. They're counting the players on GlenOak's side, making sure there's enough players on the field, and I think they're saying one needs to go. And backing up, 12 men on the field. Officials keeping the watchful eye. Throw the flag. Third down, 16 to go for the Golden Eagles, back behind the 50 at the 49. The snap by Burt. Burt looking for the big third down conversion. Gets into trouble. Sheds the first tackle. Burt has some open space near the 40. Looking to make the tackle. Burt still on his feet. Tripped up near the 40, but it looks like he was very close. I believe he got it. They're moving the chains. What a first down run by Adrian Burt. Erases the 16 yards. Gets the first down back for GlenOak as they push forward. 35-yard line of Austintown. GlenOak stands now. Looking to hit pay dirt. 5:52 and ticking. Making a shift at the line. Burt takes in the snap, goes handoff. Avante Burt has it. Tries to get that right side of the line, stepping out of bounds after a gain. Let's see where he stepped out. Looks like about 30. At the 30-yard line is where they're stopping him. 5-yard gain. 4 to 5 yards on that. Right around his average yards per carry. Talking about Avante Burt. Adrian Burt, Avante Burt. Shotgun into motion. Harris gets it. Harris tried to find the hole in the line. Gets swallowed up, though, near the line of scrimmage. And it's a third down coming up for GlenOak. Falcon defense doing a great job reading that, reacting in time. Third and 9. Donovan Bell Sullivan in on the tackle for Austintown. First half of play, second quarter. 4:25 here in Austintown. Taking the snap, Adrian Burt. Oh, what a catch, and holding on through the contact. Nice reception. As Avante Burt held on. Fourth down and short. GlenOak looking to go for it. Trailing by 15. They need this. First down is the 25-yard line. Adrian Burt, Avante Burt. Two receivers set. Into motion goes Harris. The handoff goes to Avante Burt. In the backfield, Falcons able to get the defensive stand to stop it. Turnover on downs. Gives it back to the Falcons. Falcons now get the ball. 3:35 at the 30. And for the Falcons, unique opportunity for a 2-for-1 as Austintown also receives the opening kickoff in the third quarter. as Deshaun Vaughn Jr. 3 receivers spread out wide to the right. Vaughn goes to DJ Williams. DJ Williams carries an Eagle for a few yards. Looks like he got about half of what he needed on the first down run. Second down, 4 to go. Fakes the handoff, play action. Vaughn had open space. Dan Evans III is the target. Evans up on his feet, tackled near the 45. First down, though, for Austintown. As Dan Evans III takes in the reception. Falcons with 3 minutes and ticking here in the half. Falcons can look to play the clock and grab a score before the half. The handoff goes to DJ Williams. DJ Williams gets some space. DJ Williams forced out of bounds. Nearing that first down, I think he was on that side. They say move the chains. First down run for Williams. Falcons first down inside the 35 at the 34. Vaughn, snap, handoff, as good stop. Looks like GlenOak had that one sniffed out, read it beautifully, got the tackle for a loss on the Austintown side offensively. 2nd and 11 coming up. As lineman Jaden Thomas with the tackle. Minute 45 for Austintown. Second down. Dan Evans III goes into motion. The snap goes to Vaughn. Handoff to Williams. Williams first down run. Williams gets stopped up near the 20. Red zone for Austintown inside the GlenOak 20 at the 19. 95 seconds and ticking in the half. Bands are getting ready to play too. Don't forget, we have both bands' halftime shows going to be loaded up and performed live for you here on YSN. DJ Williams with the carry. DJ Williams has a hole, bouncing off of Eagles into the end zone. Touchdown. 27-6 as DJ Williams able to find his way, weave his way through the GlenOak line, found pay dirt. Extra point pending at a minute 17. Ruggles is 3 for 3 in extra point attempts today. Snap is down, kick is up, and it splits those uprights for a 28-6 Falcon lead. GlenOak to get the ball back at a minute 17, needing a score as Fitch scheduled to get the ball to start the third quarter. We'll be back with the GlenOak possession and our halftime show by both the Golden Eagles and the Falcons marching bands right after this. Ty Bartell, YSNLive.com. Don't go anywhere.
Hi, this is Zell Bush.
Hi, this is Tom Clint.
Hi, this is Steve Versetto.
Hi, this is Ryan Miller.
Hi, this is Rich Sakui from WRS Wealth Advisors.
With our combined 80 years of experience,
WRS Wealth Advisors are the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services.
Or visit WRSwealth.com.
Go Raiders.
Go Dogs.
Go Cats. Go Dogs. Go Tigers.
Right back here, minute 17 in the first half of play. Ruggles to kick for the Falcons, and that kick with the bounce, trying to knock it down. Live ball and touching it near the 35. Austintown saying they were able to jump on it. We'll have to see who has possession. It looked initially like GlenOak was able to jump on it. They are saying Eagle ball, yes. As GlenOak will resume, or have possession, I should say, at the 35. Still, though, minute 14. Big key, too, is that GlenOak has all 3 of their timeouts left. So still in the cards for GlenOak to get a touchdown and get some points back. See how creative Coach Garcia gets with the minute 14 allotted on the clock and 3 timeouts left. GlenOak looking to get another score before halftime. Not utilizing a running back, 5 wide as Adrian Burt stands in the shotgun by himself. Taking the snap, Burt fakes it, keeps it, looks to go up the middle with it, has a first down run. Falcons looking to defend pass. Burt able to get an easy 11 yards on the run inside the 45 near midfield. But a flag coming in on the play. We'll have to see who this is going to be on. Nope. Saying no flag on the play. First down and 10. Burt, snap. The screen pass. Oh, it touches, but I believe dead ball. They're going to give it Austintown. They're going to say it's a fumble then in the backfield. On the drop, Austintown to get the ball back at 50 seconds inside the 35. The Falcons able to take advantage of a miscue nearing the end of this first half, and a chance to take a huge lead now going into halftime, and a 2-for-1 opportunity for Fitch as they'll get the second half kickoff as well. Jamel James with the handoff. Oh, the trickery back to Vaughn. Vaughn with the deep pass. Oh, he got it off at the 10. What a catch. Back into the hat trick for TJ Parker. Wow. The handoff to Jamel James. The flick to Dan Evans III. Right back to Deshaun Vaughn. Uncorks a cannon pass. First and goal, Fitch. 38 seconds and ticking. Wow. I believe taking it in with the reception. I wanted to say that was 16 for the Falcons. So for 16 for Fitch too. I believe 16, yeah, that is Dominic Perry. Dom Perry with the catch. And right through the middle, touchdown. As Jamel James. Carry, touchdown again for the Falcons. 34-6 Austintown, 20 seconds to go. Here in the half. Ruggles for the kick. Kick is up, and it's good. How about Johnny Ruggles stepping into this spot as a kicker today and going 5 for 5 in extra point attempts. 35-6, Falcons leading it as GlenOak to get the kickoff when we come back.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
Austintown cheerleaders having a lot to cheer about in this first half as the Falcons up 35-6 in this Battle of the Birds. GlenOak looking to take in the kickoff with 20 seconds remaining in the half. Fitch slated to get the second half kickoff. As Ruggles again back to kick for Austintown. As Ruggles keeps it on the ground, touched, picked up near the 35, tackled just past the 35 by the 37. 16 seconds left. See what GlenOak elects to do. 16 seconds left. They have all 3 timeouts still in the half. It's Adrian Burt back out for the Eagles. Burt takes the snap. Burt gets tackled after a gain of a few. See if they elect to take a timeout or GlenOak just takes it to the half. Clock expiring, and we're going to go to halftime. It'll be a 35-6 Falcon lead when we come out of halftime. Austintown to receive the kickoff to start the third quarter, and we'll have the call and all that action in the second half for you after this on ysnlive.com. Now, enjoy the band performances of both the GlenOak Golden Eagles and the Austintown Fitch Falcons for this halftime performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to halftime with GlenOak Marching Band. Tonight we present the music of one of the longest running, best-selling music groups of all time. Here's Make Me Smile by Chicago. third Chicago hit. Saturday in the park.
That was going to get in, but I'm not going to get in the swing in now.
The pump wasn't running.
I got in the pool, I was like, I'm going, one step at a time, I was like,
This next hit soared to the top of the charts in 1982. Enjoy trumpet soloist Sarah Hall and feature twirler Lucy Schaefer. Hard to say I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's Cotto Slate, the non-competitive players.
I mean, the guy wasn't there. The kid left because the kid was out for 3 weeks. Something wrong with his fingers, and operating on it, and then got staff. The guy was going through a lot of stuff. He was out for 2 or 3 weeks.
I'll tell you what, they come out with this first series score on it. I can't watch this shit. I watch Ashton the first half. He did play wrong. That front three on defense is horrible. Just absolutely horrible. It might be the worst in the Federal League up front. Well, you can't do that in a 3-4. Yeah, and if you don't draw a double team, which I mean nobody needs a double team anywhere right now. It's never gonna work. Well, plus there's no push up front either. Like those guys are getting pushed back. That doesn't work in a 3-4. You need penetration. You need disruption. And you need attacking linebackers. The offense at least had a touchdown.
Stick your thumb up against the rest of the hand.
Good announcement, folks. We will be announcing our 50-50 drawing at the end of the halftime show. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's halftime performance. We proudly present to you the 2022-2023 Austintown Fitch Marching Band. The band is led onto the field by drumline captain Ian Teeters, color guard captain Anastasia Walker, color guard co-captain Madison Snyder, senior drum major Madison Sheffield, and junior drum major Jared Givino. This evening's show is entitled Bruno. The band steps off to a Bruno Mars hit, Uptown Funk. The band will now perform composer Lin-Manuel Miranda's We Don't Talk About Bruno from Disney's Encanto. It will feature soloists Luke Wharton, Madison Sheffield, and Jared Givino.
Everybody can. We ran a 4-4. I was running double. I was running blitzing. The outside guys are blitzing. The inside guys are blitzing. Coach is looking at me. I mean, they're not the other team. They're not getting any yards. Stopping them. A couple fumbles. He's looking at me. He just shook his head. But I did second quarter. Second quarter. He's in love with
out, our Bruno theme is another song from funk artist Bruno Mars. Here is 24K Magic.
They're like,
And now, the Austintown tradition continues with the color guard presentation of the American flag as the band concludes with our national march, the Stars and Stripes Forever.
News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens. On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update.
Very dangerous.
and on the 21 News social media platforms.
I'm on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, we offer a worry-free experience for all our customers. From sales to financing and even service, we'll help build your perfect vehicle.
And lock in your trade value
while your vehicle is being built.
No worries.
We guarantee financing,
regardless of your situation or credit history. No worries. And when your vehicle needs service,
our award-winning team will get you back on the road.
No worries.
That's what going the extra mile means. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
Hi, this is Zell Bush.
Hi, this is Tom Clint.
Hi, this is Steve Rossetto. Hi, this is Ryan Miller.
Hi, this is Rich Sakui from WRS Wealth Advisors.
With our combined 80 years of experience,
WRS Wealth Advisors are the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services.
Or visit WRSwealth.com.
Go Raiders.
Go Dogs.
Go Cats. Go Dogs. Go Tigers.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at MyersFamilyINS.com or find us on Facebook.
My guy keeps it 100% of the time. He wants all 100, won't settle for 99. And it's more than stats because there's people in those numbers. And I was one of the lost sheep. I'm so glad he cares for all 100. I'm 100% safe, 100% free, 100% love. I can be 100% me. He gave all 100 when they put him up on that tree. That's 100% passion for 100% free. So if I play in front of 100, or if I play in front of 2, there's an audience of 1 getting 100% of what I can do.
You're looking to your future, preparing for your goals, and they're closer than you think. Because here, success is part of the plan. It's a place where academic and social opportunities are meant to prepare you for life, not just the next 4 years. You'll be equipped to face new challenges and turn hard work into a career. You're ready for your success to take root. And here's where it starts. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
Winter, spring, summer, and fall, Mill Creek Metro Parks is your park for all seasons. Make a memory in the park. Plan your visit today at millcreekmetroparks.org.
Welcome back, everybody, to the start of the third quarter, as the Austintown Fitch Falcons are slated to receive the second half kickoff. Up 35-6 in this contest. Austintown right now scoring 35 unanswered points against the Eagles, stretching back to the first quarter. For the kickoff, gonna squib it, take a high bounce, hauled in near the 25, cutting back to the far side sideline, barreling forward past the 40. Looks like the 43-yard line is where the Austintown Fitch Falcons are going to take over on offense for their first drive of the half. Big performance in the first half by Jamel James, number 5 senior running back for Austintown. 103 yards and 3 rushing touchdowns in the first half. It's DJ Williams and Jamel James in the backfield. Jamel James acting as the quarterback, taking the snap, Handing off to DJ Williams, creating a lane for DJ Williams, who gets about 8 on the carry. Second down now. Second down and 2 now for Austintown. Snap, handoff again. Williams keeps it. Williams cuts through that first tackler, but reinforcements come, stop him short, and make him lose a couple of yards on the carry to bring up 3rd and 5. Jamel James back out onto the field. See if he'll still act as quarterback. He will. Not using Vaughn as the quarterback. 2 backs in the backfield. It's Jamel James, DJ Williams out of the shotgun. Flags coming in. False start. Gonna push the Austintown Falcons back to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10. And now Deshaun Vaughn, quarterback, back on the field for Austintown. Jamel James, the back. Looks like Cam Smith, Jay Neely on the right side. Dan Evans, the third. On that left, Vaughn back to pass. Vaughn gets stopped, and it's going to be a sack for the defense of GlenOak. Getting a stop, first stop of the day on this Falcon offense, forcing a punt out of Fitch. And GlenOak to get the ball back at 10:15 and ticking in the 3rd quarter. Back to punt. As Ruggles, nice punt, skied it in the air, taken in. Oh, what a tackle, and a flag gonna come in. Gonna result in some extra yardage for GlenOak. No, they're going to pick up the flag. I was going to say they tossed out the flag and the marker at the same time, and I wasn't sure if the flag was meant to come out. There was no fair catch called on the taken, so sitting there waiting for the ball to come in too, unless you call fair catch, that's considered a live ball. You got to make that tackle. So unless there was a fair catch, I didn't see a fair catch initially called for. Officials pick up the flags. GlenOak to start on offense now. Adrian Burt takes the snap out of the shotgun, keeps it himself, rolls to his right, finds a cut, gets into a lane, and gets about 5 yards on the carry. 2nd and 5 coming up for the Golden Eagles. GlenOak, 2nd down. About 3 to go for the Eagles. Running into motion. Avante Burt, the handoff up the middle. And looks like just shy of the first. 3rd down and very short, I believe. Let's see. No, they're going to say move the chains, says the linesman official. And they're going to move the chains for a 1st down for the Eagles. Going to be just shy of the 40, nearing midfield. Outside of the one fumble. Couple turnovers on downs, but not really any in-play turnovers, interceptions outside of that one fumble, too. GlenOak's been playing clean as far as that's concerned. Just getting behind the chains on 3rd and 4th down that have been hurting the Eagles today. First down run, going to get a minimal gain, bring up 2nd for GlenOak. Coaches at work in the press box for Austintown. Falcons faithful too. Nice crowd here. Temperature cooling down a bit. We're down to 78 degrees, a little bit cooler than we were when we started. Still hot for early September. Burt, on the run with a gun pass, but it's a bit too strong, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. Unfortunate he wasn't on the money with that pass. Had him burned all the way. That was a reservation for 6 in the making by number 6. It looked like Avante Burt that was down that far side sideline. It's going to bring up 3rd down now for GlenOak. 7:25 to go in the 3rd quarter. Third and 8. First down at the GlenOak 49. Single backfield. Taking it, rolling right, getting pressured. Tackled for a loss into the backfield, and emphatically with the takedown. Heck of a tackle by Donovan Bell Sullivan Jr. Tight end, defensive end, got in for a big tackle. 4th down as GlenOak. Another one of those 3rd down plays where they get behind the chains and going to be forced into a punt, or the Golden Eagles. Dan Evans III, near the 50 on the Falcons side of the field. High punt, bounces inside the 45 and rolls to the 40 of Austintown. And that's where the Falcons are going to take over on offense with just a tick under 6.5 to go. We'll be back with the start of the Falcons possession right after this. Ty Bartel, YSNLive.com. Don't go anywhere.
You can see these players, get to know these names, get to know these coaches at a more personal level than truly you ever did before. And I think YSN has been a big influential factor in bringing us that level of personal connection that we haven't seen any other company truly be able to do. If my legacy goes down as being the voice of the Austintown Fitch Falcons, I can hang my hat on that and be proud of it at the end of the day. My name is Ty Bartz.
Back here, Deshaun Vaughn taking the snap, giving it to Jamel James. James with the carry. James gets the break on the tackle, still on his feet, to the house. He's in there, his 4th touchdown of the day. 4 flags coming in. $59 yards if it stands. We'll wait for the call from the referee. Flags came near the end zone. Didn't come near the line of scrimmage, near the end zone. A couple flags came flying in. We await the call now on the field. Personal foul on the GlenOak side. Touchdown gonna stand. It's a 59-yard touchdown run to add to Jamel James' 103. We talk about this now, folks, because Jamel James now knocking on the door of Falcon history. 5 single-game rushing touchdowns is the record for Austintown. and they keep it themselves. Checking on the field are the officials. Flag came in late, waiting for the call. Markup of any points. We're 41-6 right now. Jamel James at 163 yards. Most single game rushing yards is 267 in a single game. As Jamel James keeps inching himself. An illegal receiver downfield for Austintown against GlenOak. And injured player on the field. We're going to take a timeout, get a name, get an update on everything right here on ysnlive.com.
Your teams work hard and give it all they've got. Well, so does ours, because 21 Sports and YSN give you extra effort when covering local sports. 21 Sports and YSN, winning coverage of our Valley's teams.
Third quarter, 41-6, Austintown in the lead. They're going to be back to kick the extra point. It's Ruggles. On the day, he's 5 for 5, attempting to go for his sixth of the day. Snap is down, kick is up, and from a little further out, it's no good on the missed extra point attempt. So 41-6, it will stand at a 35-point lead for Austintown. 163 yards, 4 touchdowns for Jamel James. As we said, he is climbing that ladder in Austintown leaderboards. Most yards all time, 267 in a single game. 5 touchdowns, also the most in a single game on the ground by a Falcon in its illustrious history. So Austintown's Jamel James is getting himself into some elite company with yet another touchdown. Going to be waiting the kickoff now. GlenOak looking for another offensive possession. 6 1/4 left on the clock here in Greenwood Chevrolet Stadium. Cheney leading Mooney 22-7. That game happening over in Mineral Ridge, the home of the Cardinal Mooney Cardinals this year. Rams are on the road today as they're taking on Newton Falls and the Tigers. Setting up are the Golden Eagles. Running clock now with the lead surpassing 30 points as Austintown has a chance to get out of this one in a hurry with a running clock. GlenOak going to let that one go into the end zone for a touchback. They're going to bring that one back out to the 20. And Golden Eagle is going to start offensively right there. Clock will now run through everything. The only thing that stops the clock now, I believe, are timeouts are the only way. Injuries and timeouts, the only 2 ways to stop the clock. Got our wonderful crew here at Austintown, too, always ready for those answers, too. Thank them so much. Couldn't do it without them. Injuries and timeouts are going to be the only thing that could stop the clock going forward as we are running clock here in the third quarter for Austintown GlenOak. GlenOak has the offensive possession, but we talked about Jamel James and the performance he's having. You kind of wonder, though, that might be that touchdown run we saw from Jamel might be the last you see of him. Coach Parker never one that's quick on keeping those starters out there if he doesn't have to. Likes to keep those players healthy for as long as he can, too, and try to preserve injuries if you can. Good first down pass to open up from the Golden Eagles. Three receivers set to the left, one to the right. Burt rolls to his left, looks, avoids the tackle, stays on his feet. All the blockers came in to help him. Look at him still on his feet. Burt reaches for the 45. He stopped up short, but a heck of a job of turning a negative play into positive yardage from Adrian Burt. As Burt had him changing directions, flag does come out, and we might be looking at holding penalties. Let's see what the referee says. Now we're going to move this even forward, so GlenOak going to get some extra yardage at the end of it and move themselves into Falcon territory. Defensive holding on the Falcons. It's usually holding, you see, when it comes from those line judges. You just never know which side. The handoff. Burt as Avante Burt gets close to another first down, couple yards shy of it. Second down now for GlenOak.
Second down, the Falcon 35-yard line.
New quarterback in for GlenOak, Cole Anderson. Back behind center, out of the shotgun. Avante Burt up on his feet, but tackled shy of the first. Third down coming up for the Golden Eagles. Looking for a first down conversion on third. Anderson, 2 minutes and ticking here in the third quarter of play. Out of the shotgun, taking the snap, handing it off. Burt able to find a hole, able to get a first down as he takes it to the 30. And that's where they'll resume play, talking about GlenOak. First down. Running clock can really kill that clock in a hurry. We're at 90 seconds and ticking already in the third, approaching the end of it. And for teams in these situations that are looking to try to make comebacks, running clock really adds a ton of challenge to that. Oh, what a pass, uncorking it. It's up in the air and no good. An attempt, you had to try one there. You figured, wait, when they got across midfield within the 40, you wondered if GlenOak was going to attempt one, at least one, to the end zone. They tried it. Almost a heck of a catch, too, over top of the Falcons. 45 seconds to go in the third. It's 2nd down and 10 for the Golden Eagles. At the Falcons 30. Anderson hands it off. Burt gets bounced off of one defender, goes back. He's at the 45 trying to create space. He's going to lose some yardage. No, he's still on his feet, still running back by the 50. They're giving him a block. He gets to the 40, makes a cut, tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but it's going to be a loss of about 7 or 8 on the play. 3rd down and long coming up now for GlenOak. And that'll do it here in the third quarter. Austintown up 41-6 as we head to the final 12 minutes of regulation. Falcons band playing the Falcons off the field into the final 12 minutes. They have a big lead, up 35 going into the final quarter.
You're here to be part of something bigger, to make things happen. For you, college is about knowledge being shared and learning experiences that aren't limited to the classroom. On campus, you want to matter. It's about engaging every day, building relationships with students, with mentors, with the community in the heart of a reinvented city. We are that something bigger. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
Right back here, Austintown. Looking to play defense on Anderson. The catch is dropped short on 3rd and long of the line of scrimmage. Almost back to the original line of scrimmage. 4th down and about 11 to go now for the Eagles. Golden Eagles, nothing to lose, going to go for it. Running clock, try to get themselves a 1st down. Looking to pass, in trouble, able to get that pass off. It's up, in for the defensive play. No flag is thrown. Turnover on downs. Back to Austintown. The incomplete pass. Falcons going to take over on the 30. Going to need to move the chains the other way now, as Austintown can ultimately burn as much clock as they feel necessary. There was a flag, excuse me, didn't see a flag come out, but the flag on the play does move them forward, so it must have been PI then, I would imagine. I didn't see the flag on the far sideline too, but nevertheless, looks like it was evidently PI, pass interference on Austintown, that moved GlenOak inside the 20, now at the 15. Opportunity for GlenOak to get another touchdown. Anderson takes the handoff. Burt gets the carry, stopped after a gain of about 2. 2nd down. .940 in the 4th. Anderson fakes the handoff to Burt, rolls to his right, throws a seed towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. 3rd down. Looks like coming back in is Xavier Harris, adding some speed to that GlenOak squad. (41-6). Anderson on third down. Snap, handoff to Burt. Burt finds an open lane. Burt dives to the end zone for a touchdown. Avante Burt grabs a touchdown on the night, trims into that lead, and also stops the clock at 8:46. As no running clock once you get under the 30-point threshold. So GlenOak stops the clock at 8:46 in the half. Back to kick an extra point now. The kick is up and it's blocked at the line. So second missed extra point of the day for GlenOak. Keeps it at a 41-12 game. As the Falcons now making more sense as to why they wanted to go for the 2-point conversion attempt. Trying to make sure they could have kept it at that 30-point threshold. And keep that running clock, try to get out of here a little bit early. Won't be the case, as Austintown will have to look for something offensively to try to hit pay dirt one more time to get that clock back to a running clock here in the fourth. We'll be back with that kickoff right after this.
21 News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens. On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update. Very dangerous.
and on the 21 News social media platforms.
I'm on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
Jay Neely is back to receive the kickoff from GlenOak. As squib kick rolling out of bounds, and the flag for the kick out of bounds going to give some extra yardage to Austintown. Kickoff out of bounds. It's going to give the Falcons shorter field position at 8:46 in the final quarter regulation now. Jamel James, big performance for the young man, 163 yards, 4 rushing touchdowns to this point. Quarterback, though, coming out for Austintown is going to be number 22. And for Fitch on their lineup chart, that is Devanzo Tate, freshman. And keeping it himself is DJ Williams. DJ Williams, big run to start as he's pushed out near the 32-yard line. Williams with a nice carry to open up the drive for Austintown as they look to grab a touchdown, get that clock back to a running clock. Devanzo Tate, the quarterback, freshman. Junior running back in DJ Williams on his left hip. Tate takes a snap, hands it off. Williams goes up the gut, bangs into a couple of Golden Eagles and gets a couple of yards for his efforts. DeVanzo Tate, second down out of the shotgun. Takes that snap, hands it off back to DJ Williams. Williams stays on his feet, fights for a few extra yards, about half of what's needed for first. Third down coming up for Fitch. DeVanzo Tate again with DJ Williams as his running back. And a flag coming in from the lines judge. Offside, gonna go against GlenOak and push Austintown forward a few yards. And just shy of a first now, Austintown needing about a yard. Tate, the freshman, hands it off to DJ Williams. Williams gets the edge and the first, still on his feet, sprints forward, pay dirt, touchdown, DJ Williams. Gets the Falcons up 47-12. Running clock going to resume as the lead standing at 35. Extra point is pending. As Austintown can realistically ask if they want to go for a 2-point conversion, push this lead to 7, or just kick the extra point, try to take a 6-point advantage. Ruggles only missing 1 on the evening. He's 5 for 6 on the day. Johnny Ruggles for the extra point try. Snap is down, kick is up, and it splits the uprights good. Ruggles, 6 for 7 on extra point tries today, and a 48-12 lead for Austintown. GlenOak to get the ball back. Austintown cheerleaders, gotta wonder how they still have energy. They've been active all night. 7:08 remains in this final quarter of regulation, and we'll be back with the resumption of it right after this.
At Sheely's, it's our 70th anniversary, and we want to thank our customers by offering $70 off every $1,000 spent when you donate to Akron Children's Hospital. Plus, get 12-month special financing. Stack up the savings when you shop for every room in your house: furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And remember, August 29th through September 10th, get $70 off every $1,000 spent, plus 12-month special financing. Sheely's, the best things in life happen at home.
Fourth quarter of play. Falcons cheerleaders, Falcons bands in full swing. As the Austintown Fitch Falcons ready to kick off and protect their big lead with 7:08 remaining in the third quarter of play. Fitch looking like a powerhouse these first 3 weeks of the season against Foothill, Kent McKinley, and now GlenOak. Squib kick on the ground, taken in at the 30. Making a way to a 35 and pushed out of bounds near that 35-yard line. First down to start right there. Believe the Ross Harris with the tackle. Sophomore on this football squad. Falcons cheerleaders have been bringing the energy all night, too, and so has that band, both doing a great job for this Austintown community, representing the Austintown community tonight, showing full spirit throughout. Football team back out onto the field. Under 6 minutes to go. Flag coming out. Offsides penalty. Gonna give GlenOak some yardage back. The snap from Anderson, the handoff. Burt stays on his feet, tackled near midfield. He got a first down carry, though. Falcons band. Again, if you missed the halftime performances, you could always go back and check them out, too. All of our archives, all of our games that are performed live are also archived on ysnlive.com, and that includes the halftime performances of the bands from both GlenOak and Austintown Fitch, as the student crew here at Austintown really does a great job of getting you all those nice camera angles and cuts, too, that honestly make the performances, too, of not only the football teams, but also the bands look that much nicer. As GlenOak offensively, 2nd down and 6, fakes the handoff. Anderson rolling out to his right. Anderson still looking to pass. No, now going into a run, takes a tackle near the 40, shy of the first. 3rd down coming up for GlenOak. As GlenOak on 3rd down. Talking about something. I believe there's a timeout. Clock has stopped for the time being. Injury timeout, excuse me. It's on the GlenOak side. It has to be. It looks like sideline there's a huddle. But I believe surrounding the one edge too. So we're going to get an update on the player and also get an update on what's going on the field here on ysnlive.com. We'll be right back.
Coca's Pizza, your high school football headquarters. Come to pregame with half-off select appetizers in our dining room starting at 5 p.m. Also want to stay for the game? We'll be playing it live. That's Coca's Pizza. We serve it hot.
Injury issue resolved. Back out on the field. Anderson takes the snap, goes where the handoff. 1st down for the Golden Eagles. Still on their feet, looking to make the tackle near the 25. That's where the Golden Eagles are going to be stopped down. 3:45 and ticking. Don't forget to the audible call for ysnlive.com, always live on Friday nights. Get all the games and all the scores in the area as they happen live. Big one happening. Streetsboro up on Struthers 28-27. Second down now for GlenOak. Rolling out, quarterback looking for the pass. Oh, almost fed it into Xavier Harris. It was right there. Looked like it hit the hands of Harris. Beautifully passed by Anderson. 2:35 and ticking now in the final quarter. 3rd down coming up for GlenOak.
Third down for the Eagles. The Falcon 20-yard line.
2 1/4 to play here in Greenwood Chevrolet Stadium. The handoff. running to the left. Flags coming in late near the first down. We're going to have to wait to hear the penalty on the field. Holding on the offense for GlenOak. It's going to push them back as we're under 2 minutes. Louisville up on Canal Fulton Northwest. The Leopards leading 16-6 in that contest. Under a minute and a half. 3rd and 12 coming up for GlenOak. Nothing to lose. Probably going to take 2 shots at the first here. Looking for the pass. Uncorking it to the end zone. Oh, hauling it in for a touchdown. What a catch. Xavier Harris adds some stats to his name on the night. Cole Anderson gets the touchdown toss. The touchdown shrinks that lead to 30. Extra point pending for the Golden Eagles. Minute 5 left in the 4th quarter here. As GlenOak gonna go for 2, and why not? Get your work inside that 5. Anderson gonna turn on the Jets. Anderson just shy, I believe, of the 2-point conversion. Almost had the corner and almost snuck in. Eric Smith making the tackle for Austintown. And at a minute 5, Austintown will look to get the ball back, bleed out the rest of this clock, and take us in to the rest of the night. Elementary for the Falcons now to try to run really anything much on offense outside of plays that just eat up clock. We'll see if Falcons elect to run anything or just take some kneel downs with the Eagles having all 3 of their timeouts left. Not sure if GlenOak would utilize those timeouts or not. Kind of a moot point in this ball game at this stage. Minute 5 left. GlenOak with the kickoff. What you see, though, from this Golden Eagle squad, too, I mean, there's a lot of potential here, too. And, I mean, those Burts, the Adrian Burt, Avante Burt, that tandem looked scary, too. But you also have another quarterback in Cole Anderson, too, that you can turn to. A lot of athletes that we've seen. Xavier Harris, another one of those young guys. That's everything that Coach Garcia talked him up to be and more. Ton of speed there. And face facts, Coach Garcia, great coach. Winning record all time with this GlenOak squad. 79 wins all time. 79 and 63 all time. So if there's anyone you're going to count on to get this thing back on track too and get the GlenOak Golden Eagles a winning season again, I think it's Coach Garcia. And you know what? This is a squad that has a lot of potential, a lot of phenomenal athletes on it as well too. Going to be exciting to watch in these next coming weeks. GlenOak's going to be slated to face off against Uniontown Lake. They're going to be traveling to Uniontown Lake in their Week 4 matchup, as Ursuline going to have a tough one. They travel to Ursuline to take on the Fighting Irish for the Week 4 matchup. 32 seconds on the clock. Fitch can take the kneel down, try to burn the clock out, walk out of here with a victory. Cheney and Mooney, close game, 22-14, Cheney leading. The snap, holding on to it on the fumble, touching Tate in the backfield. And I don't believe any timeout going to be called by the Golden Eagles. Clock set to expire, and that'll do it here in Austintown, as the Austintown Fitch Falcons are going to go to 3-0 on the season GlenOak Golden Eagles drop to 1-2. Fitch in week 4 set to face off against the Ursuline Fighting Irish. For the GlenOak Golden Eagles, they will go to Uniontown Lake in a week 4 matchup. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in and watching this broadcast of YSN Live Football. To our proud owners, both DJ Yoakley and Brian Scott, who bring this game to each and every person unable to make it in attendance tonight. To our GM, Steve Leslie, with his work with YSU Football, Bob Scene Park Baseball, YSU Live, YSNLive.com, and all the other hats that Steve Leslie wears. We need him to wear every single one of them in this valley, and we wouldn't know what to do without you, Steve, so thank you. And most importantly, to all of you who tuned in and helped support these kids, schools, and communities. You guys are really and truly what YSN Live is all about. And so we thank you. Getting your first taste, supporting from the GlenOak community, getting a look at the Golden Eagles, and getting your first taste of YSN Live. We also want to remind you, YSN's a free service, so make sure you talk to your athletic director about how to get YSN involved with your school. If you're tuning in from this Austintown area, supporting your Falcons like you do each and every single week and each and every single athletic event, we want to continue to thank you for your continued support of not only Austintown Fitch, but of YSNLive.com as well, or wherever you may be in the high school football scene. Falcons fans are getting wild tonight. This is Ty Bartell bidding you all a farewell and a good night, everybody.
YSN thanks you for watching this presentation of your sports network. For stories, stats, and more, go to ysnlive.com.